Hi everyone, welcome to my video channel. This is Anupal sir and I am here to discuss some important concept building methods and tricks of adiabatic relationships in thermodynamics. I have already uploaded different types of graphical uh, presentation of thermodynamics, gas laws, all these things. And today you will be learned some important concept regarding adiabatic relationship. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get into the portion. Okay, so in adiabatic process, we will see that the different types of relationship between temperature, volume and pressure. We will prove that the relation between temperature and volume would be T into V to the power gamma minus 1 would be constant. P V to the power gamma would be constant, that is the relation between pressure and volume, and T to the power gamma P to the power 1 minus gamma equals to constant. So basically for solving numericals, these three formulas are to be remembered. Now I am going to derive that how this formula we can get. Okay, so let's start. We know from the definition of CV delta U delta T whole V. CV is the molar heat capacity. Molar heat capacity. That means for 1 mole substance, if we try to increase the temperature 1 degree, then how much heat is to be absorbed by those substance. That is at constant volume. If this is done, then it is known as CV. And if it is done at constant pressure, then it is known as CP. And mathematically we can prove that Cp minus Cv equals to R for 1 mole ideal gas. Okay, so which one is higher? Obviously Cp is higher than Cv. And the ratio of Cp and Cv is known as gamma. What is the gamma? Gamma is meant by Cp by Cv, the ratio of molar heat capacity at constant pressure and molar heat capacity at constant volume. And you know delta U is the change in internal energy and delta H is the change in enthalpy. That is why when enthalpy is calculated, we need to keep the pressure to be constant, and when delta U is calculated, we need to keep the volume to be constant. Clear? Now you know from the first law of thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics, you know that du equals to dq plus dw. What is meant by du? Already I have mentioned, this is the change in internal energy. dq is the amount of heat absorbed by the system or released by the system. If it is endothermic process, then heat is being absorbed, and if it is exothermic process, then heat is being released. And what is du? du is the work done. du is the work done. You know, this is known as the mathematical form of first law of thermodynamics, which I have uploaded in detailed concept on my thermodynamics video. Now come to this part. So from this line we can write this du equals to Cv dt. So obviously here we can write that Cv dt equals to dq minus pdv. Why minus pdv? Because here assume that work is done by the system. If work is done on the system, then W sign of W will be positive. If work is done by the system, then from the point of view of thermodynamics, sign should be negative. Now if the process, I have already mentioned, we are going to discuss in this video adiabatic relationship. So in this process, heat transfer should be zero. There is no heat absorbed by the system from surroundings or no heat released from the system to the surroundings. So heat transfer is zero. That is known as adiabatic process. So here dq should be zero. As the process is adiabatic, heat transfer dq should be zero. Now the form becomes Cv dt equals to minus RT by V dV. Why? Because you know PV equals to nRT for n mole ideal gas, and if we assume that is 1 mole ideal gas, that means PV equals to RT, so RT by V dV. Now come to this part, Cv dt by T and minus R dV by V, we can integrate now. From the at temperature T1, the volume is V1, at temperature T2, that is V2. So now it becomes Cv ln T2 by T1 equals to minus R ln V2 by V1. I think it is clear, no problem, because dx by x, integration of dx by x is ln x. So now ln T2 by T1, it may be written as ln V1 by V2. So in the next line I have written ln V1 by V2. इसको रिवर्स कर दिया है, तो इसका मतलब ये नेगेटिव साइन कैंसिल आउट हो जाए. Now ln T2 by T1 equals to Cp minus Cv by Cv ln V1 by V2. Because you know for 1 mole ideal gas Cp minus Cv equals to R. So that's why ln T2 by T1, we can write it Cp by Cv minus Cv by Cv. Cp by Cv equals to gamma. So gamma minus 1 ln V1 by V2. Am I clear? Now the thing is that ln T2 by T1, I can write ln V1 by V2 gamma minus 1. Because in case of log, the power, the coefficient becomes power. So here cancel out log, anti-log, taking anti-log both sides. T1 V1 gamma minus 1 equals to T2 V2 gamma minus 1. So that's why we can write T V to the power gamma minus 1 equals to constant. Got it? Got it? So we have derived this formula, the relation between temperature and volume in adiabatic process. Now you know, if we need to establish the relation between pressure and temperature, then volume must be replaced. So इस V की जगह पर, in this V की जगह पर we can put here RT by P gamma minus 1. Isn't it? Okay. So T to the power gamma P to the power 1 minus gamma constant by R, that leads to the formation of another constant. Just reverse T to the power 1 plus gamma minus 1 यहाँ पर रिप्लेस करके हमने टेम्परेचर और प्रेशर का फॉर्मूला डिराइव कर दिया है. अभी अगर प्रेशर और वॉल्यूम का फॉर्मूला हमें डिराइव करना है तो टेम्परेचर को हटाना पड़ेगा. तो इस इक्वेशन पे, इन दिस इक्वेशन, अगर हम T की जगह पर इन दिस इक्वेशन PV by R लिखते हैं तो यहां पर ये हो गया देखो PV to the power gamma equals to constant. Okay, so this is the relation between temperature, pressure and volume in adiabatic process. These three formulas are to be remembered for your numerical purpose. Now come to the questions based on that. Now we need to have another concept which is very much important, that what is the value of gamma for monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic. Actually, this value of gamma can be given in the question or we can derive. That for monoatomic, degrees of freedom कितना होगा? For this monoatomic species, degrees of freedom would be 3 because it can move in freely in 3 axes, x, y, z. In 3 axes, it can freely move. So here degrees of freedom should be 3 for monoatomic, and the relation between CV and degrees of freedom, that is F by 2R. So यहाँ पर CV will be 3 by 2R. Got my point? And you know Cp minus Cv equals to R. So Cp would be R plus Cv. That means 3 by 2 R plus R. So it would be 5 by 2 R, and the gamma would be Cp by Cv. So it would be 5 by 3. So for monoatomic, gamma is 5 by 3. Similarly for diatomic, what is the value? Diatomic, the gamma would be, इसके लिए 3, इसके लिए 3, लेकिन यहाँ पर एक bond है, so -1. So that is why for diatomic species, F will be 5, Cv will be 5 by 2R, Cp would be 7 by 2R, because R plus Cv करके Cp मिल जाएगा, और gamma would be Cp by Cv, so यहाँ पर होगा 7 by 5. Got it? No problem with that. So we have a question, that is for a monoatomic gas, the value of ratio of Cp by Cv. For a monoatomic gas, Cp by Cv का रेशियो 4 ऑप्शन में से जिस ऑप्शन में 5 by 3 होगा, that would be our answer. We have our next question, that is, which of the following expression is applicable for monoatomic ideal gas? Write down the question. Which of the following expression is applicable for adiabatic expansion and for monoatomic ideal gas? तो यहाँ पर ऑप्शन दिया हुआ है, ऑप्शन ए वो दिया हुआ है P v to the power 5 by 3 equals to constant. ऑप्शन बी दिया हुआ है P 5 by 3 into V is constant. ऑप्शन सी दिया हुआ है P 7 by 5 is constant. And ऑप्शन डी दिया हुआ है P v to the power 9 by 7 equals to constant. So monoatomic के लिए गामा का वैल्यू कितना होगा है 5 by 3. And you know for adiabatic process P v to the power gamma equals to constant. So for this question option A is the right answer. Got it? Now another question is there. लिखा है if for an ideal gas के लिए ratio of P and V is constant. P और V का रेशियो कांस्टेंट है, फाइन, एंड इज इक्वल टू 1. P by V इक्वल टू 1. इसका मतलब P और V इक्वल है. एंड द मोलर हीट कैपेसिटी एज कांस्टेंट प्रेशर वुड बी ऑप्शन ए 3 by 2R, ऑप्शन बी 2R, ऑप्शन सी 5 by 2R, and option D 0. So I repeat the question once again. If for an ideal gas the ratio of P and V is constant and is equal to 1 atmosphere liter inverse, then the molar heat capacity at constant pressure. इसका मतलब Cp का वैल्यू हमें निकालना है. Delta H by delta T whole P we need to derive. So here we know that H equals to, you know, U plus PV. H equals to, you know, U plus PV. So here delta H by delta T whole P यही हमें निकालना है, क्योंकि बोला है कि मोलर हीट कैपेसिटी एट कांस्टेंट प्रेशर. इसका मतलब Cp का वैल्यू वी नीड टू डिटरमिन. So here we can write this one. Derive the equation. डेरिवेशन किया है T के रेस्पेक्ट पे कांस्टेंट प्रेशर. इसका मतलब हमें इसका वैल्यू निकालना पड़ेगा, इसका वैल्यू निकालना पड़ेगा. And you know PV equals to RT, और बोला है कि प्रेशर और वॉल्यूम का रेशियो है 1. इसका मतलब P और V इक्वल है. इसका मतलब यहां पर V square equals to RT, so 2V dV dt whole P equals to R, or we can write dV dt whole P equals to R by 2V. No problem with that. देख लो, क्योंकि प्रेशर और वॉल्यूम का रेशियो बोला है 1 equals to RT, V square equals to RT, 2V dV dt equals to R, so dV dt whole P equals to R by 2V. So इसका वैल्यू हमें पता चल गया. ऐसे इसका वैल्यू निकालना पड़ेगा. इंटरनल एनर्जी का एक्सप्रेशन था 3/2 RT. फ्रॉम द knowledge of thermo and gaseous chapter, kinetic theory of gas, we know that U equals to 3/2 RT. So यहां पर अगर डेल्टा U by डेल्टा T होल P कर देंगे तो यहां पर 3/2 R निकलेगा. नो प्रॉब्लम. सो ये वैल्यू हम यहां पर बैठाएंगे और ये वैल्यू हम यहां पर बिठाएंगे. तो इसका आंसर क्या होगा? इसका आंसर होगा डेल्टा H बाई डेल्टा T होल भी वो 3/2 R प्लस P R बाई 2V, और P इक्वल टू V है क्वेश्चन पे, तो यहाँ पर P और ये V कट गया तो 3/2 R by 2, इसका मतलब 4R by 2, आंसर हो गया 2R. तो इसका मतलब हमारा ऑप्शन B would be the right answer. Got it? Now we have our next question, that is 1 mole ammonia gas. We have how many mole ammonia gas? 1 mole ammonia gas at 27 degrees centigrade is expanded under adiabatic condition to make volume 8 times. So calculate final temperature and work done of the process. We have 1 mole ammonia gas. In this question we have ammonia gas 1 mole, fine, और उसका टेम्परेचर दिया हुआ है 27 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, और V1 अगर इनिशियल वॉल्यूम है V1 तो बोला है कि फाइनल वॉल्यूम जो है V2 वो है V1 का 8 टाइम्स. So we need to calculate the temperature and calculate the work done. Fine. लेकिन इसमें कोई गामा वैल्यू दिया हुआ नहीं है. पहले भी मैंने बोला है कि गामा कैन बी गिवन इन द न्यूमेरिकल और कैन नॉट बी गिवन, कैन नॉट बी सप्लाइड. सो फॉर दैट पोर्शन, फॉर दैट पर्पस वी नीड टू डिराइव, यू नो, फ्रॉम द केमिकल बॉन्डिंग कॉन्सेप्ट, एमोनिया का जो स्ट्रक्चर होगा वो ऐसे होगा, टेट्राहेड्रल. इफ यू सी द model it look like that. This is the structure of ammonia. This is the structure of ammonia. यहाँ पर माथा पर एक लोन पेयर है, नाइट्रोजन के माथा पर एक लोन पेयर है, and it has one hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen. It is sp3 hybridized. This is the structure. Got it? Now we need to find out the value of gamma. And what is gamma? Gamma is the ratio of Cp by Cv. तो हमें Cv निकलना है, Cp निकलना है, उसका रेशियो भी करना है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। इसमें देखो कितना एटम है, नाइट्रोजन, तो उसके लिए डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम कितना होगा 3, इस हाइड्रोजन के लिए कितना होगा 3, इसके लिए कितना होगा 3, इसके लिए कितना होगा 3। सो टोटल कितना मैक्सिमम डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम हो सकता है 12। लेकिन यहां पर एक बॉन्ड है, यहां पर एक बॉन्ड है, यहां पर एक बॉन्ड है, तो 3 कैंसल आउट हो गया। मतलब बॉन्ड का मतलब रिस्ट्रिक्शन टू फ्रीनेस, इसका मतलब 12 माइनस 3। और देखो यहां से इस हाइड्रोजन तक एक इंटरेक्शन हो सकता है, यहां से इस हाइड्रोजन तक एक इंटरेक्शन हो सकता है, यहां से इस हाइड्रोजन तक एक इंटरेक्शन हो सकता है, मतलब और 3 कट गया। इंटरेक्शन का मतलब ही फ्रीनेस गॉन, तो और 3 कट गया, मतलब इसके लिए 3 3 3 3, टोटल डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम कितना था 12। लेकिन यहां से 3, यहां से 1, यहां से 1, यहां से 1, और इंटरेक्शन 3, इसका मतलब 12 माइनस 6, total degrees of freedom becomes 6. So you know Cv equals to degrees of freedom by 2r, इसका मतलब 12 minus 6 by 2r, इसका मतलब 6 by 2r, इसका मतलब 3r। तो Cp कितना होगा, r plus Cv हो जाएगा, इसका मतलब हो जाएगा 4r। तो गामा का वैल्यू कितना होगा, गामा का वैल्यू हो जाएगा 4/3 Cp by Cv। सो नाउ यू नो T1 V1 gamma minus 1 equals to T2 V2 gamma minus 1। इसका मतलब यहां पर T2 क्या होगा, T1 V1 by V2 gamma minus 1। इसका मतलब T2 होगा, T1 बोला है 300 केल्विन, और यहां पर V1 जो है वो V1 और 8 V1 इक्वल्स टू गामा माइनस 1। तो यहां पर 300 V1 कट गया, 1/2 क्यूब, यहां पर बन गया 1/3। हम यहां पर लिख सकते हैं 3 1/2 होल क्यूब, 1/3 3 कट गया, तो फाइनल टेम्परेचर बिकम्स 150 केल्विन। Now come to the work done part, that is du equals to dq plus dw। लेकिन ये प्रोसेस एडियाबेटिक बोला है, एडियाबेटिक एक्सपेंशन, इसलिए dq का वैल्यू होगा 0, इसका मतलब du होगा dw, इसका मतलब ncv t2 minus t1 होगा dw। लेकिन यहाँ पर बोला है 1 मोल, इसलिए n होगा 1। cv का वैल्यू क्या होगा, cv का वैल्यू होगा 3r, r का मतलब 1.987 कैलोरी ले लो या 2 ले लो, t1 होगा, t2 होगा 300, ये होगा, तो ये बन जाएगा हमारा w। ओके, सो दैट विल बी द वैल्यू ऑफ w इन कैलोरी यूनिट। सो आई होप दिस वीडियो इज क्लियर टू यू। दिस इज द adiabatic relationship, that is the relationship between pressure, volume and temperature, and based on this relationship just we need to remember the formulas, that is the T v to the power gamma minus 1 equals to constant, P v to the power gamma equals to constant, and T to the power gamma P to the power 1 minus gamma equals to constant. So based on this concept, just we have solved different types of problems which have already come in competitive exam, and maybe this type of problem are helpful to you for your competitive exam. So if you think that it is to be liked and shared, please do that, and send me your feedback in the comment section, send me your doubt in the comment section. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.